This video is not for the sensitive hoes. The ones who can't take anyone else's opinions except for their own. If you can't have a mature conversation, then darling, this video is not for you. You will be blocked immediately. Now remember to keep it cute, keep it mute, or get the boot. Now preparing to nanny port to Nina's Rawview. In 3, 2, 1.
This is the ancient Chinese secret. Dip your face in and voila, Nina Brown. Ta-da! And you see a freshly painted face. All you do is dip it in like pancake batter.
Rupaul Drag Race. She's here! Magnificent. Beautiful. Untamable. Classy. Facebook, choose her.
And I don't care if people stare. Turn it up, let me scandalize. Don't be jealous of my boogie.
Are y'all ready? Here we go. Okay, here we go.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really wanna. It's time to do the goddamn Rawview right now. If you want my lover, you gotta buy me condoms, but don't drive a bus. Anyway, so hey guys, we're back for another Rawview. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Rawview time. Y'all know how to do it here. Keep it cute, keep it mute, or y'all will get the effing boot. Okay, what it do? Yeah, and I don't have to Rawview baka. It's over, yes ma'am. So instead we're doing UK. Yes ma'am. And I'm gonna read some comments as always. Some comments are gonna come from my Meet the Queens video of Canada versus the world. Oh, Jesus, excuse me. And, what else? And Italia. So yeah, well, thank y'all for coming by to another Rawview to see what I have to say. I appreciate y'all and stuff. And as always, I'm gonna read some tips. If you would like to tip, please gladly do. And that will be in the description box down below, all the information. And we know tipping is not a country in what? China. It really isn't, seriously. And like and subscribe. Keep doing that. Thank you guys for all your love. Let's go ahead and read some comments. Oh, really quick news. Why are they making a house party remake? Who asked for it? Was it you? Was it you? Who? Why? In news, those of you Harry Potter fans, the guy that plays Hagrid has passed away. Let's get a moment of silence. In the words of Harry Potter, bippity boppity boo, rest in peace. Oh, y'all know how much y'all love Ronaldo? Well, here's a picture of him. He probably will be so mad that I shared this, but just to see if y'all still like him or not after this picture. Look, somebody said, not baby having a deadly allergy to makeup. A single drop could send her into anaphylactic shock. Y'all are messy. My sister wears makeup. I mean, you need a magnifying glass, but you see it. Don't listen to those people hating about you saying it's badly edited, meaning the Philippines. You weren't even mean about it, it's just the truth. They're the type of people trying to find anything to say because they haven't had any reason to be mad at you lately. Exactly. I really thought Turing was going to win Miss Congeniality. With all the you had just a bad day, it doesn't mean you had a bad drag thingy, but apparently there's a rumor going around that Turing allegedly sexually harassed a pit crew member the week she went home. It was said that she did not really do a bad job in the main challenge, which was the Rusical. The judges just wanted to find every little bit of flaw just to send her home. Is that true, y'all? Or is this person like being dramatic? YouTube hides your videos from me. to even though I'm subscribed to your channel. I have to search your name and click on your profile in order to see your recent videos. I've heard people say that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I think YouTube just does not want me to succeed, y'all. Like literally, they try to find any reason, lies, like being like my videos has all this vulgar language and all this kind of stuff, so I don't get monetized. It's like it's so weird. It's so weird. Like I'm like, what are y'all doing? I don't get it. Like for example, I go on YouTube to play this game called A Plague's Tale Requiem. And I wasn't allowed to put the word requiem. I'm like, is that a bad word? But other people could. I don't know. The judging seems so hypocritical in the US drag race during a lip sync. If a queen's wig comes off, they automatically get sent home. Yet we have Baby literally in almost no drag besides hair, boots, and she wins. Makes it make sense. That's what they do. Not Nina donating all her tips to some makeup for Baby foundation. I can't. You know what's interesting? Trixie Mattel has a lot of the same views as Nina. How queens on Drag Race these days wear no makeup, no padding, no breasts, and everyone overlooks it. But I think a lot of people definitely share this view. It feels low effort. Well, Trixie can say these things because she's and special. About the trans trailblazers, I do think there are girls there who I wouldn't use that word for. Peppermint and Gigi are not at the same level of activism and visibility and influence. You can figure out which one is higher up. RuPaul also likes the traditional meaning of drag queen. She wants a biological man given the illusion of a woman. If it's up to her, she would not have trans bearded queen or straight people on the show. But because of the current climate, RuPaul has to contend with the society is dictating. Otherwise, she'd be out of business and will be canceled. She has to act like she's woke or her career will tumble. There's some truth to that, but I don't agree with the she wouldn't have trans. Because she would. Like, I know people have this whole thing about her being transphobic, but she's not. Just because she wants her show or wanted her show to be like her idea of what drag is, like you said, a biological man turned into this like woman fantasy, and just wanting it to go from that doesn't mean she's transphobic, because she, like she said herself, she feel like some trans girl have an advantage. I mean, it's just the truth. It doesn't like mean anything bad. It's just like, yeah, you already got your body. You know, you may not have to do as much as other girls coming from scratch, and that's okay, you know, but that doesn't make somebody transphobic. But yeah, she has to do these things now, you know, to be, you know, doing the right thing. But I already know that had she not, let's say she never did put on, I don't know, Mick or the straight man, stuff like that, people would still watch the show. Regardless, they would complain all day, but they would still watch the show. I can promise you. It's absolutely no shade against Jeffrey, but it is called Drag Race. Sis looks is no different than a guy coming to the club with makeup on. I don't care how many Gen Z people with no drag experience outside the show say, as you said, the basis of drag is a female illusion. It's good to have change, and drag can evolve like everything else. But as you said, it's still a profession, and it shouldn't become a mockery of the drag queens that do this for a living and their actual profession. Everyone can't be a doctor, etc., as you said, so being a drag queen is not something for everyone. It does get a little frustrating. If it is for everyone, then what makes it special? What keeps it as something that queens do for their careers? If it can be watered down for everyone to come and throw on eyeliner and call themselves a drag queen. Shaking my head. Well, you said it. I think this was another part of the combo. Also, you had me cracking up when you thought Priscilla was a contestant because you said the same thing on season 1. I admire your unapologetic stance on drag, which I agree on, considering the girlies are always looking for a reason to cancel. But you are right. RuPaul may laugh and smile at new age queens showing boy body and barely putting on makeup, but we all know that's all for the cameras. We all saw how she was living for Crystal Versace from RPDR UK, because even though Crystal was young and skinny, she still put effort into giving the illusion both in body and face. And she was sickening. But those little things just elevated Crystal's drag. In regards to the Trailblazers video, for a lot of people, simply identifying as trans is enough to open doors. As the messy queen Gia likes to say, many of these girls just get to latch onto these titles for free with no effort, and it kind of makes the title itself seem cheap. Well, I wouldn't rent or buy any of these looks However, I would steal them and set them on fire. At this point, Drag Race needs to drag walk or crawl. It's far too much. We need time to heal from the trauma that RuPaul gave us with Celebrity and past seasons from America. Not drag walk. I think the thing with the whole Trailblazers thing is typical Drag Race, like how they can call someone a legend or icon within the ballroom scene. You have to earn that title, but in Drag Race, having one good moment makes you an icon, and being from an older season makes you a legend. You're right, he ain't a drag queen. I see basic boy hair and makeup that a child could do. Fans will excuse it as a creative decision, and honestly, that's gonna be my excuse the next time I'm too lazy to get out of bed and get ready for work. As someone who lives in the UK and was exposed to drag queens such as Dame Edna and Lily Savage on TV and in pantomimes as a child, I never considered Boy George, Annie Lennox, David Bowie, Julian Clary, and Grace Jones as drag queens or kings, just beautiful androgynous people, and they were all accepted and beloved by the masses. I don't consider Manny MUA or James Charles as drag queens either. People somehow feel that if you wear lipstick and can't appear on RuPaul's Drag Race is not inclusive. Drag Race fails to be inclusive of Asian queens, indigenous queens, older queens, and black queens that make white production feel unsettled and uncomfortable. These are the real issues that need to be addressed and fixed. Telling me that David Bowie, Lee Bowery, and Boy George are now drag artists is insulting to those people and a diversionary tactic to avoid dealing with the real inclusive issues I have mentioned. I want to see a queen over 40 years old win, or an Asian queen win in a non-Asian country. I have seen male drag queens in like paper cut from Las Mas Draga, and they look good, and they have an illusion. With the current rules, Michael Jackson, Prince, Little Richard, and any male K-pop artist is now a drag queen. The rules have not been changed for tolerance or acceptance of humans, as we already accept, love and adore these people, but solely to get a wider audience for a commercial show. Telling me Kim Chi and BTS are both South Korean drag acts is idiotic, but they would be in the eyes of Drag Race Productions circa 2022. Exactly, exactly. David Bowie and them, that's not drag queens. It's just like androgyny. Girl, it's just everything is drag. Everything is drag, child. They said that Isis was contractually obligated to be in this season. I don't think she would have gone on if they hadn't forced her. Just things I heard from the Canada's drag scene. I don't know if that could be true. Italia is going for the mask-looking queens because the host is really hard in the face. Ooh, y'all are messy. Yeah, I liked Raja on season 11, but it was nasty. It was a nasty season with so much bitching. They painted Raja as the angry queen and gave Evie a pass. I saw through it. Damn, it was uncomfortable. Shade is one thing and it's clever, but the screaming and shouting for no reason I can do without. I always thought the same thing, like Evie was much more nastier than y'all said Raja was. Like, and nobody saw through that. It was like everybody like kind of praised her for being loud and yelling, and like with Raja was like, you're the black angry one. It's like, it was so weird. And now Raja has become this whole other person because she was told that she was such a bad person and she wasn't. It's like even with like Tyra and like Raven and them, Raven was really nasty, worse than Tyra, but yet somehow people thought it was cute for her. I guess this was the trailblazing thing. Why was Gottmik in film drag if she was representing trans men? Why wasn't she a boy? Oh wait, I have to agree with that. Like, if Mick is representing for that, I know it's RuPaul's Drag Race, but I think she should be there. Sorry, he should be there as a guy. Like, hey, this is me, trans man. You know, if that's what you're representing, I would think the same thing. And like somebody else said, and like I said, you know, certain girls just came out as trans 2 days ago, and it's like, you're already a trailblazer. Like, they couldn't have girls like Honey Mahogany, you know, who is a politician drag queen out there doing real things. You know, that's trailblazing. Like, where were the girls like that? I'm just saying. And that's all the comments. And let's go ahead and get to the episode.
I am so proud to be a Manchester Queen with Sminty.
Can we still talk about Sminty's iconic exit though? The sad twerking, it will always be iconic.
My
ethnic sister with the fake tan.
The slight shade. My ethnic sister with the tan.
Girl, you smashed it.
Neither have I, girl. I'm like the bride of Chucky.
Yo, she's really still hurt about that. But there'll probably be more for you to win, Polite. We'll see.
Sis, get out of this space. You are thriving here.
It's easy for people to say, get out of the space, darling. You're thriving here, you know. You're thriving. You're thriving, Lawrence Cheney. It's like, it's easy for you to say that, Mama. You won. Okay.
If anybody's ever said this, but you've not had any tops yet.
No, I know.
Grinder says she's had plenty of tops. I crack myself up.
Do you know what I want to know?
Yeah.
How Katrina's magic does.
Now you can't. Now for y'all can't tell me that beat right there does not sound like. I won't do it. 'Cause I know it gets on y'all nerves.
Throwing shade.
Dang, RuPaul looking like DDT. Dirty trade. Now that's trade. Now y'all always calling everybody. Now that's trade. Like you can't clock this person. Damn, RuPaul, what it do?
Such elegance, but don't get too close, because you'll see maybe it's cracked pepper.
That's kind of fun. So they're doing a reading challenge. Girl, not black pepper. If you get too close, she's cracked pepper.
Are beautiful, and you have legs almost as long as you make conversations feel.
I mean, I would get that if we got to see that side of her, but.
I'd ask if your barbecue is cancelled, but with that grill, no one's coming.
Now, are the fans going to get on her for using a joke that's been said 1,000 times and saying, you're copying Jujubee? Because must they always go back and harbor on me saying shaped like a BMW and everybody said, you copying Latrice? Even though that joke has been out since 1937.
Wear some clothes next time on a runway.
I would have a lot to say about baby. Now RuPaul's bored with her hands in her pocket. And even she's cold, girl. She has on this big old Navy jacket. Now you see how cold it be, RuPaul, in the studio? Trying to freeze us? To keep your corpse alive?
Baby. I'm pro-choice.
Wait, is she saying that baby should have been aborted? Girl.
It's nice that Drag Race has embraced trans icons.
Not Danny says that, and the camera pans in on RuPaul biting her nails. Oh God, what is she going to say? What is she going to say?
They're gorgeous. Cheddar is so old. She was a
They're already giving him dopey music, so.
first Pixie Polite.
This reading challenge was kind of boring. Like, it wasn't that, like, it was like, maybe, I mean, I would say it's a British thing. Maybe I don't get it all, but no, it just wasn't that. I've seen better reading challenges. But Pixie Polite won, so congrats. Now they said, child, she kept crying the past episode. Let's let her win something, child. Oh, Lord, a rusical, which means it's going to be a 30-minute set. It's Larry's Poppins rusical, so it's going to be Mary Poppins themed. Oh, Mary Poppins and her cockfoot. Me and my friend always find it so hilarious how she comes flying down with her feet parted like this, all stiff and cockfooted. You had to be there to see it. 1908. Oh, God. Here we go.
In every way. And
This person keeps messaging me. Y'all, those y'all that get on Grindr, which is everybody watching, do y'all have those angry people that come off on Grindr? Like their profile sounds so angry. Like, I can't say all these words, but y'all whack as F. I'll eat and suck in. My F might let you F. I'm low key, so 9-10, I ain't sending a face pic. I ain't ugly, but y'all messy, so you can see me in person. If you message slow, then don't even message. I mean, it'll be up to us to see if you're ugly or not. Anybody can say that they're not ugly. Like, I feel like we're like in like a world now where I feel like everybody should have a picture on these apps if you're getting on. Because clearly you're messaging the people that you see because you see their picture. And you have nothing to show. And then you get mad if somebody wants to see a picture. And then to be the one that don't have any pictures that have the nerve to ask you for a picture. Girl, what are you showing? Like what? Anyway.
You'll be singing live. Drag queen. How do you not like musicals?
I'm not really a musical person either. Like, people will be like, oh, let's go to this Broadway play or this like thing. And I'm like, but why? And it's so funny because, like, you know, I want to like act and stuff, which is kind of a part of that. But I just find them boring. Like, I kind of do want to see The Lion King, I guess. But I'm like, I cannot deal with a song breaking out every 5 seconds. I can't. But I can't.
They don't want. Yes. This cam. This is not.
I don't get it. If you were in socks that are cut off in the front and the toes are just out. Yeah, no, that's where my eyes went. I'm like, what is that?
Jombas wants to stand out. And do you know what?
I'll probably fast forward most of this, like, you know, like y'all do in the beginning part of my Rawview, fast forward through it. But basically, Jombers and Cheddar wanted the same thing, and Jombers want to prove themselves, and Pixie's actually being nice and going to see, okay, you want this role, let's see if you deliver. So let's see if Jombers delivers. Okay.
It's only acceptable to those who know.
So, and the only time she's masculine is when she speaks in French. Yeah, Dakota's the top.
Yeah. I'm a generic European. Yes.
Oh, poor Dakota. You didn't do bad, girl.
The twins, Pepper and Dakota.
They're definitely twins. In a far off distant land.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah, you're gonna be Larry. That's come. Got a bit far. Acting.
Well, Pixie's gonna be Mary Poppins. I hope the umbrella is strong enough. Get y'all's mind out the gutter for her personality, because it's so big. Y'all are so silly.
In this rotten.
They're not harmonizing.
Pick me, stuff me, just do it. Cut.
I am so horny.
One, two.
When I tell you the way Pepper just slid, if she don't stop running these slippery big heels, because she always sliding, looking like Bambi trying to walk for the first time.
Getting this.
Is that makeup I see on baby's face? Is it happening? Rupaul, that sheer material is not your color. It's like her and Raven had just switched body colors. But for some reason, besides the off color of the material underneath, I like the roses. I kind of like the gray hair in her. I'm getting like kind of storm teeth in a way. I'll rent it. It's time for Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown.
Got my ice cream gloss looking gorgeous.
Now, be real. Which one of you heifers would rock this hairstyle? And that's been Beauty and Looks with Nina Bonina Brown. I'm about to say, I'm loving the music. I'm feeling the whimsical. And then she started singing, and then it went away.
Practice makes perfect, Michaela. Now whether.
This is giving me BET's Cinderella. The Stepsisters.
Why can't we just have a little fun? You know, like.
Peppa's doing good, because I'm like, wait, Peppa, like, okay, come on, complete voice change, okay. Yeah, she'll know the words. Keep turning around. Are they really singing live? Because I don't think so. They were in the Candyman, Bloody Mary.
There's a new nanny in town.
Okay. Wait, I thought Pixie wanted the role of Larry Poppins. I guess they switch, and I'm glad they did, because Danny's doing a good job.
Flip flop. Come on, the night's young.
I hated that. Okay, Jomber.
As I puff out my chest.
Want to tell you that corset is hanging down to her belly button? Okay, she's giving her little all for her part. Okay, queen. I'm waiting to see Sebastian being chased by that Italian big guy on Little Mermaid. That's what it's giving me. Or it's giving me also the candle and Beauty and the Beast. Be our guest, put our body to the test. And I had the nerve to think it was over. Did you say torture titties? Okay. Even though this is absolute garbage, it makes no sense, but she killed that. Like, she really built it up, and I was like, oh. Like, I think the girls weren't bad in their roles. For some reason, it was kind of cringy watching LaFille. But I don't think it was her. I think it was like, because there was just like a lot of silence, and like, I felt like she was like serious, and then everybody else was silly. It was just, I don't know, but that made absolutely no sense. At all. The category is Western Powonders. I probably heard that wrong. So not sure what this really means, but she's trying to give Tracy Turnblad from Hairspray. I like the hair. And that's it. I'm going to rent the look, though. I want to rent it.
Really inspirational.
Oh, okay, Western Wonders. Western is like a British Broadway. Okay, got it.
Self-belief.
Oh, and it's better with the dress off. That's cute.
Camp on the runway, doing my little
But what kind of African American tights?
glorious. Shake your booty. So.
Shake your booty.
Right, bitch, make it rain.
Ow. I don't know what Broadway this is, but this is sickening, bitch. I kind of wish the headpiece was kind of like sitting up. Like, I don't know, but I'm going to buy this. I like it.
Lion King. And I'm going to do it justice. I want when you look at me.
So this is Lion King. I'm really trying to like this. You know, I really am. Because the headpiece is like really good. But it's something... I don't know. It's like something that's a little messy, but then it's okay. So I'm like torn. I'm torn in between the two. Is it the face makeup? Because I was thinking that too. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the outfit should have been like more like, I don't know, browns and stuff to look like she's like in Africa. I don't know, to more camouflage. So the focal point is the headpiece. I don't know. What would I feel? I don't know. I have no answer.
Funny girl? I don't think so. Pretty girl? Yes. So beautiful.
She looks cute. This is cute. It's very Dakota. It's not nothing exciting. Like, it's kind of like, in a way predictable. But it's her niche. That kind of old-timey look. And I'm going to buy this. She looks adorable.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch is...
Cheddar gorgeous. This look is giving me very much. But it's okay. It's like, I don't know, maybe it's the makeup with the hair. I'm going to rent the look. I'm going to rent it.
Alloway drag?
For a split second, I thought that was, I'm about to say Sandra D. Dang, what's her name? The girl who's going to be in Canada versus Stephanie for a split second. This is beautiful. I'm going to buy this. I can see I almost can see Santa Claus wearing this. I'm going to buy it.
Yes, this is the first time a black woman has played the role of...
So she's giving hip-hop version of Juliet. I like this. It's different. And she got a little more makeup too. Okay, Queen. I think she heard me. So what? This was recorded a year ago. But I think somehow I rippled through the little ripple space in time. And she heard my voice trickle to her ear in the hotel. And she said, oh, makeup. But I'm going to rent this. Ooh. Girl, what are you... Girl, this you don't wear this on the regular main stage of Drag Race. You save this for when you get crowned. Why are you wasting this masterpiece on this small stage. This is sickening. But I hate when I see girls do things like this that you know it's not really their style. Like, I should be wearing this, bitch. It should be on me. Like, what do you mean? But I'm like going to buy this. Like, I would have thought Cheddar would have wore this, bitch. Girl, the designer, whoever the designer is, you did that. You did that. And the face ain't white. Thank God. I can't even see the beard. Thank God. Yes, go. That is. I just love it. How do you travel with that? How? Yes, man. Just go ahead and end the whole season. Just end it. Like, she can't get... Now, there's no way she's going to top this look the rest of the season. She's not.
RuPaul said I've got no lips. Straight.
Now, if RuPaul says you have no lips, that's sad. Because RuPaul is black and don't have any lips. And they always draw that top lip a little crooked.
Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's show.
Duh. Like, she did a good job. She really did. And then this look to just top it all off. I was saying to a friend that I don't like the shade of green Danny has on her face. I think it should have been like more like a lime, kind of like green, like a, you know, slime, a little bit yellow tints in it. Would have popped more with the outfit. But nonetheless, this is still just awesome. But yeah, congratulations, Danny. Like, definitely was a deserved win. Definitely. Wait, why is Baby in the bottom? And Dakota? I feel like, okay, I feel like none of them really did bad. But, like, when it came to Dakota and Peppa really did a good job. Like, her voice, everything was just different. And then Baby, I guess she was just okay. So, yeah, I guess, like, they weren't bad. The other girls just excelled a little more, I guess. So, yeah, so Baby and Dakota are lip syncing for their life.
You must agree that baby and all the time I've been by your side.
Ow. I don't know this song, but I like that girl's voice. She has a very distinct voice.
Like everything.
This song almost sounds so cheesy and campy, but I like her voice. Like, I'm not even studying them. But it seems like they're both doing good. Like, Dakota's keeping up. So I'm like, okay. They're doing good, but Baby's putting in a little more attitude. And there go her nipples again. Again. But Baby's putting in a little more attitude and walking around more. But Dakota, like, the lip sync, like, she's doing a great job. Ow. That's what it's almost like she has a Disney voice, but singing regular, like, pop or something. This is like if Little Mermaid gets lit. No cap. I'm young. I'm hip. I know. Not Baby blocking Dakota's little moment. Oh, normally when somebody does a split, they show everybody gasping, but I guess by now they're like, girl, I split? Okay. Oh, she almost fell. Calm down. Like, she was getting it, but then it got a little out of control. I will say this, the lip syncs have got better in the UK over the years, because y'all remember those first seasons. Woo. Must I say, I've got my love to keep me 1, 2, 3, 4. I got my love to keep me 1, 2, 3, 4. Girl, Vinegar was having a stroke. Gothy was counting in nursery rhymes. It was a lot happening. But somehow nothing happening at all.
Can I say something?
Oh, not cutting up RuPaul. Oh, shoot.
But I think I need to go home.
I don't know why this seems planned to me. Didn't this already happen before in the UK, though? Like, I don't know why this seems planned to me. Like, did she just not want it to be that RuPaul sent her home because she probably lost? Is she finally going home to Walgreens to get some makeup? What is happening?
I respect that. I respect that.
Now, RuPaul would not have been that, like, simple, like, I respect that. I respect that. No, something went on behind the scenes with her production, whatever the case is. Because RuPaul would not have been that, like, calm, like, I get it. Yeah, I get it, my sister. Like, now, they were something happened. Maybe one day we'll find out. But at least, even though she's giving up, at least she didn't just give a half lip sync. So that's good. I mean, people were really rooting for Baby to go far, but okay.
Remember what I told you. I will.
See, remember what I told you. They had a deep talk. Now I know. Hold on, let me bring this back over. Ugh. Oh Jesus, I'm light skinned now. Sometimes you gotta get the light to make you light skinned. But like I know that, you know, I may come for Baby's, you know, makeup all the time and her not putting on padding. But I did want to see more of her. I really did. And, you know, whatever situation she had behind the scenes, you know, if it was a mental issue, whatever the thing, she realized that it's not for her, then big congrats to you for like understanding that. But you kind of, I want to say I wish she would have known that before she went on the show and took somebody else's spot who probably really wanted to be on. But sometimes you got to be there and live it to be like, oh, I don't know if this is for me. But I think we'll still see her, you know, so that's a big choice to make. So, but what do y'all think of this episode tonight? Let me know down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for being here. And as always, stay beat, stay beautiful, and most importantly, stay blessed. Kimacho or Kamochi. Bye.
Slave in the magic mirror, come from the farthest space. Through wind and darkness I summon thee. Speak. Let me see thy face.
What wouldst thou know, my queen?
Magic mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?
Skin white as snow.
Snow White. What's the problem? Come on, I'll take you home.